Oh, hi there, everybody. I thought I'd say hello because people have been asking for me. Am I okay? Well, I'm kind of okay. What does that mean? Well, I'm very busy doing stuff for a wildlife company that Robbie launched, and so far so good. He's done some documentaries. You'll know about the one walking with elephants. There's one about seals. There's one about bears, and now there's one about donkeys. Uh-huh. So my role in that is more likely going to be the journalism side of it, bringing it all together, interviewing people, and putting together the pitches and getting it right, I guess. So that's going to keep me busy as well as also putting a film into the Odeon and also up in the Highlands. And I'm going to be extending the cinema reach as well for Dracula on Holiday, which goes out in September from the 18th. And it'll have a long run in cinemas right through to Halloween, finishing up in Oban with a week's run. So that's my work. Oh, a light has just gone on here, but I'll keep on talking. Um, so yeah, I'm kept busy with that. I'm also developing other projects. Writing has had to take a back seat, I'm afraid, and my art is sort of trundling along very slowly just because of there aren't 24 hours in a day and I've got to sleep at night, so I can't be multitasking all the time, and that's exhausting. And being here where I am, I have to keep an eye on my health as well. So yeah, I'm kept very busy. But I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about what I discovered about COVID-19 and the vaccines. You probably heard it on the news this morning. That report has come out about the effectiveness of the vaccines, in that the first shot is around 30% effective, and then it goes up to around about 66% effective for the second shot. Although the report last week said it was around about 79% effective, 88% effective for Pfizer, and in the 70s for AstraZeneca. So the problem with that is obviously people who have had the first shot are only 30% covered, and then the ones who have both are roughly 60% covered. So that therefore means that there's really 60% not covered in the first shot and 30% not covered in the second shot. So there's 90% going around there who haven't had an effectiveness yet with that vaccine. And I think they should have waited until a large percentage, at least 50%, if not more, of the population had had both shots before they stopped the lockdowns. Because last week in the United Kingdom, 701 people died of COVID-19, which is actually more than in March last year when the lockdowns were started. So the jury's out. That report this week is saying that there needs to be a very, very quick and effective booster for September and through the winter. So these vaccinations are helpful. I've had both of mine, so I wouldn't say to people don't do it. I think they should be doing it because it's the only thing that we have. And don't forget that they have effectively, these vaccines stopped deaths allegedly. Yep, allegedly, because the deaths are still happening. So we all need to be on guard, and that's all I really want to say about that. I think the vaccine people should go back to the lab and find something that's 100% effective in the way that the vaccine for smallpox was, and was able to eradicate it. Although don't forget, it took 17 years to do that. But we don't have the time to wait for 17 years for the COVID-19 vaccines to work. So you would think the technology must be there for vaccines. We've been doing it for 100 years. So why can't we have one that is 100% effective yet? Okay, so that's my bit about that. And the rest of it is just extinction stuff. You know, we have a problem because food production is going to get very difficult in 70 years' time when, if we carry on at the same rate, we are not going to be able to have enough pollinators in the world. We have to change what we're doing in agriculture, and we have to change the pollution creating industries. Yeah, we do. So we have to keep talking, and that's what I'm saying to people. Don't be silenced. Just keep talking it up and talking it out. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say because this phone memory is not very good. So good night all.